Okay, round 2 with Mardu Mentor. This is a pretty good hand. We are on the draw. I mean, we have the turn 1 disruption. We got triple bolts. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. I'd like to find a young Pyromancer or a Mardu... I mean, a Monastery Mentor. But this is keepable, I think. Polluted Delta to a Watery Grave. Grixis Death Shadow, I am assuming. Two cards on the bottom, that's a good thing. Alright, so we have our red and white sources. We need a black source. I'm going to run out the Marsh Flats. And with these triple bolts, the more red sources we can get, the better. So I'm going to go with a Blood Crypt. This is going to be super painful, but I think it's worth it. We'll pay the 2 life. And then we'll pay the 2 life for Thoughtseize. If this is Death Shadow, they are also threat light. So they only run, they run a few copies of Death Shadow and Gurmag Angler, and that's about it. In this case, they've got double Death Shadow, so we'll steal one of them. We at least now have perfect information, so we'll pass it back. I wish I had a Death Shadow of my own. We're killing ourselves pretty efficiently here. Alright, they played out a Polluted Delta. Get rid of that. And if you guys don't utilize this, you should. Whenever you have the chance to see your opponent's hand or any card is revealed, hold this up. And you can get rid of things as they're played out, because just knowing what's in your hand, having perfect information, or even any information at all is super helpful. So, all right, what do we got? A Helix. No Lingering Souls yet, so we'll just hold up some bolts and helixes and pass it back. All right. Bloodstained Mire, that's a new card. Alright, end of turn. Let's gain some life back. Helix their face. This is getting them closer to Death Shadow, of course, but it is what it is. Okay. This is interesting. Do we Inquisition and get rid of that last Death Shadow? Or do we Lingering Souls? Oh shit. I just hit one. That's okay. We weren't attacking. We can do everything second main. They are at 13 life now, so they just have to lose 1 or 2 more points of damage, and then Death Shadow becomes an option. So I think we just try to pick it out of their hand. Great. 3 lands. Take that. So we saw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Opponent wrote in chat, smiley face, lands, 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 playing 17, 12 cards, got 8, soon 9. Rough. With 13 cards. Cool magic, isn't it? Yes. All right, so yeah, I guess that Inquisition was the right move there. Opponent's still chatting me up over here. The funny thing is, some people really think Magic is skill. I mean, I see what they're saying. It's 100% a mix, though. I mean, to say Magic is 100% variance and luck is totally false. To say Magic is 100% skill is also totally false. The game has variance in it, and so sometimes, no matter how good of a player you are going to draw the wrong cards and lose. But a terrible player piloting the best deck with a bunch of great draws could also still lose. So, of course, it's frustrating when you're drawing all your lands. I understand what they're saying. They played out the island. But, you know, it's a little silly of a statement. So we'll bolt them at end of turn. All right, we get another land here. I guess now we'll take this opportunity to run out our Lingering Souls. And pass. And they get a Mishra's Bauble. Yikes. Shock themselves with the Blood Crypt. Hey, they got a Shadow. All right, are you still salty, my friend? You now have a 6/6 on the board. Sure. I mean, I think we just got them. We get 2 in the air and then double bolt. They could, of course, have a Stubborn Denial. We'll find out. Let's bolt them. Okay, they go to 4. And they're drawing a card. With the Path. I think the Path seals the deal. We know what 2 of their cards are. So they have 1 card in hand. Could have one. It could be a Stubborn Denial. It's unlikely that they draw into another. So even if they counter this bolt, there it is. Sure. All right, so they got that. We can flashback Lingering Souls and still hold up a Path to Exile for their Death Shadow. So there's that Fatal Push. So I believe, if I've been keeping up with this, the one last card in their hand is a Steam Vents. I think we're in pretty good shape, unless they drew a Teamer Battle Rage or a Stubborn Denial. All right, now this guy's annoying me. You see, question mark? Now Battle Rage and I would win because you misplayed it. But that's not the point in Magic. I'm the by far better player here and I lose. At least you got a favorable matchup. But even if I got the favored deck, lose to much lower players than me. That's the reason Magic is a shit deck. Skill is nothing. Wow, this guy is salty. Whoo, he's having a rough day. It's like Federer and Nadal playing tennis in final. Okay, dude, I don't care. Oh my god. Anyway, to his point, he's saying I'm a much worse player and I misplayed. And that would be because I bolted. Because I bolted right there, I made the Death Shadow bigger. So a Teamer Battle Rage with Double Strike and Trample, and I win the match. Wow, he just conceded the whole match. Yikes. Huh. Okay. Some people, man, they gotta chill out. It's crazy. I mean, he's talking about how shitty of a game Magic is, yet he's getting so worked up about it and playing it. Like he's playing this game that he claims is so shitty, but is so invested in and gets so angry at. I don't know. People just need to relax, man. I get it. Variance happens. Maybe he is a better player than me. He probably is. I am. I've admitted many times on this channel how bad I am. I'm sure in the comments you could let me know all the punts I made and all the mistakes I made, and that's fine. I just like brewing cool decks and playing the game. Anyway, as I was saying, so with Death Shadow, you have to be super careful because bringing down their life total actually makes their Death Shadow bigger. So you're making their threat more dangerous by trying to kill them. So it's this weird like tightrope balancing act. I mean, he didn't know I had the Path to Exile, so my thought process, maybe this is incorrect, maybe he's wrong, but my thought process was, I know I had the Path, like, I know he only has 1 or 2 cards in hand, one of which is a Steam Vents, like, it's very unlikely that he draws another Stubborn Denial, so yes, I make his Death Shadow an 11/11, but if he draws Teamer Battle Rage, or whatever, I just Path to Exile this thing and take care of it. So, again, maybe I'm wrong. He could be the better player, whatever. Point is, people like this are pretty silly. I wish you could see this chat. It's pretty insane. I responded once, and he's just talking to himself. Anyway, I'll take it. We're now 1-1. Thank you guys for watching. See you in match 3.